Hello everybody, here a new video from Renee from Spain. And in this video, I just wanna talk about all different things, just things I have on my desk here, things I've been doing. It's all heavy metal and metal related. Today's Father's Day, that's why my daughter gave me a very nice card, with Father's Day thing on it. And she also made this for me. She made it herself with a bamboo, very nice the way she did it. But in this video, I just want to show things like that, like show and talk a little bit about different things that come up my mind. I like this type of movie videos some people from the VC makes. Just talk. To start a little bit, soon this Saturday I'm going to this festival that I already promoted on my channel. And here we have Iron Curtain. I have also the new album here. I made an unboxing, but this is the new album with so many great songs on here. Like, for example, Gypsy Rocker. It's quite a dirty song, like dirty and fast. Because, this band, Iron Curtain, they started quite dirty, like with a dirty tank Motorhead sound. And you can hear that back on the new album. Also, Rattlesnake is great. Evil is Everywhere, I think, is a very special song with a very cool and dark keyboard sound in it. It's really a cool track. Also, the Tiger Speed is a very old school, heavy speed metal track that I really love. I'm going to see also Red Shark live, and two other bands, and this is going to be this Saturday in a small village, around 3.5 hours by car from here. I will go with my wife. We will sleep there one night, and I think it's going to be great. Okay. I also want to show a little bit this magazine. This is the new La Gebi. This is a magazine that started like Gebi Rock in 1982, but this is the 2024 edition, number 459. I think that's amazing. So many years since 82, releasing magazines. The guy behind this is Mariscal, and of course he's a legendary guy. And we have Mariano Muñeza, he's in here too. And here they're talking about a very cool thing. This is actually the 50th anniversary editions of quite a few AC/DC albums. This will be released, or is being released right now, on gold vinyl, and it comes with a sticker that says 50 anniversary edition. See, also the labels, the vinyl labels here also comes with that. So it's an exclusive 50 anniversary, because 50 years ago AC/DC, I think they released the debut album, if I'm not mistaken, in Australia, because later the first two albums in Australia were released in America, with the best songs from those two albums. And the leftovers of those two albums were released in an EP, like years and years later. I'm thinking about buying Who Made Who, that I never had on vinyl. Of course, I have it on CD and on tape. And maybe The Razor's Edge, that I actually had on vinyl. Back when it was released, I bought it on vinyl. But I don't know what happened with that. There was something very strange. Because normally I don't lose stuff. And I know I bought it, I had it for years. And then maybe around the late 90s or early 2000s, I just lost that LP. And I think that's crazy, really. Maybe I lent it to somebody. I still don't know where that LP went. And this one came with a cool poster of Cobra Spell. The girl You know, she's actually Sonia Anubis. She's actually Dutch. I think her father or her mother is Spanish. So she speaks very good Spanish, but also she speaks perfectly Dutch. You know, I'm also from the Netherlands, and she is from there. And here also we have Nina, you know, the girl from Alice Cooper. Nina Strauss. Okay. Yeah, sorry about my voice. My voice has been not so well for like more than a month now. So maybe I should not talk so fast and so hard. I should speak not so so loud. An album that disappointed me quite a lot, but I bought it cheap on Amazon actually. I didn't buy it before because I didn't like so much the songs, and we are talking about the latest and maybe last album by the band Reckless Love. And the name of the album is Turbo Rider. And it's a band actually from Finland. And I really like the first three albums, like Hard and Heavy. But this is too much disco, synthesizers, but just too much of it. Would it be nice like Judas Priest Turbo also had synthesizers, or Somewhere in Time? But here they just went overboard. You know, they just put everything in it. And there's not much Hard and Heavy on it anymore. And that's a shame. We also have an Ozzy Osbourne cover of the song Bark at the Moon, with a lot of synthesizers. Of course, Ozzy had a lot of synthesizers on the Ultimate Sin too. But it was just well done, you know, just enough and done on the right spot. And here it's just all over. I'm not saying it's a bad album, but not a good album either. You know, I really need to be in the mood for this. I also have been listening to a lot of 2004 releases because I want to make this year like a top 20 or top 30 2004. And I've been listening, for example, to these two albums by Wasp. And we have The Neon Gods Part 1 and 2. The first part came out in April 2004. And this one was in September 2004, if I'm not mistaken. And this is The Rise. And this one is The Demise. And this is actually about a boy, because it's a story, like a concept album, about a boy called Jess. And he's orphan, and he knows how to read minds, and he knows how to manipulate very well the people around him. And that's what the story is about, really, of these two. But it's just a little too much. I do like it a lot, you know. Like it a lot. I do like songs. You know, there's quite a few good songs on here, like Ecstasy Riders, The Running Man. Actually, I think is one of my favorite songs on this album because it really sounds 80s Wasp. Asylum 9, Wishing Well. That's not a cover song. Resurrector. Yeah, I do like these two albums, and I guess they will be in my top 30 from 2004. I'd like to show a couple more examples of 2004 releases that I have been listening to, but this will be in that video. It will be finished, we'll be ready to make maybe in June, July. I have to listen to a lot of albums, but these are all 2004 releases. I don't think this one will be in my top 30. Enslaved by Steel Attack. Good album, but yeah, maybe not good enough. Check out the song Immortal Hate. It's a really, really strong song from Steel Attack. Dokken, Hell to Pay. This is not going to be in my top 30. This one, yes. Master of the Moon by Dio, 2004. Great album. I especially like Shivers is great. And I Am, great song. This one I'm not sure. I'm a big UDO fan, but this album, it's not one of my favorites. Exodus, this one, yes. Tempo of the Damned. This for sure is going to be in my top 30 from 2004. Just a great thrash metal comeback album by the band. Another comeback album that will be on my 2004 is this Kick X. This is such a great album. So many good songs on here. This is like amazing. Really an amazing album. This Canadian band Kick X. Named 4. Of course, the 4th album. They did 3 albums in the 80s, but this one is really a must-have. Also, God Forbid with Gone Forever could be in my top 30. It will be a top 25 or top 30. I'm not sure yet. This one for sure. Third Wish by Feinstein. This is of course the guy, the Rods, and the cousin from Ronnie James Dio. And it's behind this band, of course. Lot of great songs on here. I really think this is a must-have. Great heavy metal from 2004. And another one that's going to be for sure is this one by Blaze, Blood and Belief. Okay, but this is not a 2004 video. That will come out later, like I said. But tomorrow, I am going to watch this DVD again. This is Triumph. I think it was the 86, 87. I don't know if I made the paper. Oh yes, January the 16th, 1987. The Sport of Kings tour. This came out in 2004. Because around that time, a lot of all the old albums were re-released on CD. And this is a very cool booklet. Also, these DVDs came out. Of course, also the US Metal show they did in 83, sorry, was released on DVD. And also the Greatest Hits. And this is quite cool, this Greatest Hits. I have this on CD with DVD. And the DVD has a lot of the old Triumph video clips. Now I'm talking about this Greatest Hits. CD or DVD version. Okay, I think I'm going to stop now. The last thing I'm going to show, but in case this video, stops, then it stops. But the last thing I want to show is this great box set that you can get really cheap, and it's really good because each song sounds really good. Even the old songs, I think it's maybe not re-recorded, but produced, reproduced, or remastered. And I'm talking about this amazing Whitesnake 30th anniversary collection that has songs from David Coverdale, Whitesnake, but also from Page and Coverdale. The album they released in '93. It's also some songs on here. There's so many songs on this one, and it's really, really well done. Really, some acoustic tracks, some live tracks, of course the studio tracks. And this was really cheap on Amazon. I think I paid $9.95 for this, and I still think you can find this cheap. It's 3 box sets of Whitesnake. If you like Whitesnake, even if you have the old albums, only because this very thick booklet, see, very thick booklet with liner notes from David Coverdale himself, where he tells all the stories from his first solo album that was released under his own name, David Coverdale, when he left Deep Purple. Later, of course, Whitesnake. Then in the 90s, he did some acoustic stuff with Adrian Vandenberg. Just a must-have, very cool release. Okay, and this is everything I want to show. I hope you guys, you like this video. It's a little different. I do really like this type of videos when I see other people making it. And I thought, yeah, sometimes I make videos like this. But I thought, I'm in the mood to make a video like this now. And yeah, not much more I want to show in this video. Of course, the new Judas Priest. We all know some new releases that I'm really enjoying this year. It's an amazing year. Also, I like the new Bruce Dickinson a lot. We've been listening to it in the car today because we went to Gandia, like 1 hour drive from here. Went to to walk around on the beach, and then in the car we were listening to the new Judas Priest and the new Bruce Dickinson. I can tell you that I like Firepower more than this album, Invincible Shield, but I do really like this album too. I have nothing to complain really. And this is a Spanish band called Savaged, and they're from Barcelona. And this is the Night Stealer first full-length album. Check out the song Knights of Metal and Elm Streets. I really like Elm Street. But it's just a good album. Also released this year. There's a lot of cool stuff. It's a great year again for metal. And yes, tell me some of the new stuff you bought. Some of the stuff you have been listening to. And I want to thank also everybody that subscribed to my channel. Normally I don't thank people so much enough, I think. I really appreciate all the comments. Yes, that's it. Okay, stay metal, everybody.